Women have to break rules sometimes. And there should be only one image that you are trying to maintain, and that's on a daily basis. And that image is your true self. Yeah, you may switch your hair. Your attitude even may change from time to time because you're still becoming her. You're still trying to figure out who she is. You're still trying to give this new person her very own identity, an identity that is not tied to your old belief system, self and thoughts and behavior and patterns. And what I'm saying is, because you've been tied to an identity for so long, and now you no longer identify with that person anymore. So, give you a visual. This is the old identity. This is the new identity. The old identity knows how to react to certain things. The old identity knows how to take care of everybody. The old identity knows how to people please. She knows how to get the job done when she's told to. She knows how to keep it together. She knows how to fake the funk. She knows how to navigate. Navigate in her daily life, even without giving to herself. This person here, she don't give a damn. And when I say she don't give a damn, I'm saying she don't give a damn about the old system, the old patterns, the old behaviors. She's ready to change. She's ready to change. She's ready to step into this new person, this new identity, this new life, this new world. She is ready. She ain't went nowhere. Remember that. She hasn't went anywhere. She's still here. But you're training her to become who she needs to be, to get back to the self that she came here to be. This one here is the performer. She performs. You got me? She performs. She's trying to figure out, okay, she's just saying, I just want to be me. I like to draw. I like to sing. I like to dance. I like to write books. I like to cook. I like to clean. I want to start a new business. I like to start some sort of a travel adventure. You know what I'm saying? She's ready. She's not people pleasing. She gave it up. But sometimes she can show up because she will try to pull her back. That's why you got to train this, your hard drive. You got to put in new codes, new data every day. And this is how you kind of push her back a little bit, by putting in new data, new coding, new behavior patterns, new your talk should even change. I'm talking about, like, you got to do new things. You got to go new places. You got to see new people. You can't constantly keep running back over here, doing what she was doing, or she's the one going to take over. And it happens. It happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And once you truly understand that, okay, I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, or I'm not looking down on anybody, because this is what was going on in my mind. I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm thinking I'm better than somebody, or or whatnot, but that's not the case. You just want better. You don't want to keep following those old thinking patterns, things that constantly keep causing your nervous system to go willy-nilly, your skin. Do you know what happens to you when you are under stress like that? I know you may or may not have heard me speak about cognitive dissonance in one of my videos, but that was new to me, and I'm actually still studying it, and I'm trying to see, like, how that plays a big part on our day-to-day lives as women. And one of the things that I thought about is because it's almost cognitive dissonance is kind of like you're torn between beliefs. That's one of the things I actually remember off my head. But you're torn between, you don't know what to do. You're trying to, you believe this, but you're trying to do this to keep the peace. And a lot of us have dealt with it. So in order to give her a push, you're going to have to figure out what it is that you want, where it is that you want to be. Like, be for real with yourself. Like, get serious about who you plan, who you are, who you want to be. Get serious about that. You can't be constantly going back, flip-floppity and all of that stuff. It's like when you chose to walk out of the situation, you made a decision. You had a choice. You've always had a choice. But that day, you made a decision. Enough is enough. I'm out. Peace. And here go the cognitive dissonance that I was just talking about. You can't be constantly going back. Now, you already know this wasn't good situation for you, but you want to go back because it was good. So you want to go back and you want to keep on. You know what I'm talking about. Well, maybe we can. You already made the decision. And you do, y'all follow folk on this internet. And y'all let these people market gaslight you into doing everything and buying this, and it's going to do this, and it's going to help with this, when it's all a lie. Go with your first mind. Ain't there is no recap. And I'm especially talking to people who already know, you done stuck it out 30 years. Hunted by. Go back for what? Work out what? What are we working out that we could not work out before I decided to walk away? So I'm not talking to you if you're torn in between. And if you decide to work it out, then that's fine. That's your choice. Remember, you always have a choice. It's your choice. But I'm talking about somebody whose mind is, I'm talking to the women whose mind is already made up. Yeah, you tried it 3, 4, 5 times already. Now it's up. It's up. That's who I'm talking to. So, ladies, the first thing you're going to have to do is figure out what it is that you want. And be real with yourself. Look at your reality, and it is what it is. Just remember, it can always get better. It can always get better. You just got to want better. And you have to take the necessary steps to get there. I'm trying to tell y'all, I have tried to skip. I was a good skipper when I was young too. But I have tried to skip steps. I have tried to skip over people. I have tried to skip through the process. But when I found the one process that works, it works. And no, I'm not on here telling y'all to tear your marriage apart. Again, I will say I am talking to women who have made the choice to leave and that are already out. I'm not talking to you if you are torn between staying and going. I'm talking about women who've already made their mind up. If you are willing to stay, again, stay. You know what's best for you. You know how much you can take. You know what you can deal with. God says stay. Do what you need to do. So I want y'all on here talking about I'm tearing down nobody's marriage. I'm not tearing down nothing. I'm talking the foundation. Half of the foundation was broken before you made it. Even said I do. Y'all know what I'm talking about.